Well, I've come here today because I'm quite interested to find out what these psychic shows are all about.
I'm hoping to hear from my dad because I really, really miss him lots.
I certainly am hoping that Derek will have a message for me, but an experience is just what I'm looking for.
Coming up on Derek Acorah, there's fashion tips from the other side.
He'd like to see you get your hair cut.
And the snake who wants to be a couch potato.
Samson wants to watch television.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Derek Acorah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bless you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Derek Acorah, and I'm a spirit medium. And today with me, alongside me, is my good friend, my helper, my guide, Sam. And we've come together here to try and ask very humbly the spirit world to allow loved ones that are connected to yourselves to come into this atmosphere to convey not only their love still for you, but maybe something simple to say, hey, I'm still around, I'm still alive. Well, you know what? Sam and I still don't like the dark. So can we have the house lights up, please? John. Okay. This gentleman, for definite? Okay, can I come to this gentleman, please? Yes, please. Hello.
Hello there.
Nice to speak to you. You know, before I start talking about the gentleman spirit that stepped forward here, I want to say to you, please, the way he feels to me is like a father figure, like a dad.
Right.
And I feel, please, he's been making inroads to come around you, trying to draw attention. He is around. Just recently, sir, I know you're very honest, you have been experiencing phenomena in your home, haven't you?
Yes.
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 Right, it's your dad, OK?
Thank you.
He's trying to, so he's even tried to come through to you in your sleep, OK?
Yeah.
But he's not failed, but he hasn't done it correctly, OK?
Yeah.
Oh. I want to take you back in time because he's now talking, this lovely, lovely father here. He's talking about going back in time about the child that was lost to the world of spirit.
Yeah.
And he's with Dad, OK? All right? Grown.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of him and is thinking of you, OK?
He's there, yeah.
All right?
That's great.
And in actual fact, came with your dad and has been accompanying your dad when your dad has been around you, OK?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Bless you. That's not your dad telling me this, but I get this great sensing on the psychic side that you should be associating around Stephen as well. Stephen. Or Steve.
I know Steve, yeah.
Yes. There's another good, positive link. Some information that's going to be imparted to you, I'm being told to tell you, is going to be of help to you, OK?
Right,
I feel, you know, honestly, these next couple of weeks, you're going to be like, oh, is this going to... OK?
Yeah.
It is meant to happen.
OK, that's great.
And your dad's pushing it, OK?
Good.
Because you deserve it.
Thank you.
He'd like to see you get your hair cut.
So would I when I got the time.
No, it's not my opinion. It's what he's just said.
All right, yeah.
Hey, son, come on.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you get that hair trim. Come on. OK?
Sounds right, yeah.
Yes, what he's just said. OK, bless him. Yes, I know. OK, thank you. Yes, bless. He's also, he's been apologetic about when he's been in visitation to you. He's left, I won't say it's a pungent fragrance, but he's left fragrance in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I know what one as well.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
He's sorry about that.
No, tell him it's fine.
OK. He's sorry about it. OK? Yes. He is going to step back now, but it's like as if he wants you to... Oh, he's also listened to you about you saying that you're going to be going off to take photographs at a haunted location.
It's an interest, yes.
Right. He said You don't have to bother, son. You don't have to bother.
Right.
He'll give you all the proof you want.
Yeah.
In your own home.
I think he has done, yeah.
He doesn't want you to be going out into the cold. Stay in the warmth and he'll perform for you. OK.
That's brilliant.
All right.
Yes, that's great.
He's a character, isn't he?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, he still is. So please, take his love, will you?
I will, yes.
And know that he's guiding you all the way.
That's
and,
fantastic.
There you are, a big man, but there's a dad who even wants... It's like guiding a little boy, but you're not a little boy, but to him, you know, you mean so much, OK?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the lovely man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Myself and my wife, quite some years ago, lost a young child. And it was quite nice to know that, you know, he's grown up now and my dad's with him as well. It was really, really nice to hear that.
He's talking about going back in time, about the child that was lost to the world of spirit.
Yeah.
And he's with Dad, OK?
It's just a really strange but pleasant experience.
He'd like to see you get your hair cut.
Dad always had a thing about, you know, I'd grow my hair long, and as a teenager it was always, go and get yourself a haircut. So that was really, you know, absolutely spot on.
Oh, right, thank you. And now joined by, very graciously by a gentleman who... oh, wow, that's a fantastic sound. He gives me the first impressions here, please, that this gentleman, please, the spirit man, lost his life in water. He was lost away at sea. I don't know how far back that is. What? And I want to say to you, please, I know he was linked with ships. I don't know whether he was an officer or whether he was just... I don't know at this stage. But looking at him, I would say he only looks in his 50s when he actually passed to the world of spirit. He's Harry, who's linked with this seafarer, please, who lost his life away at sea. You know something? I feel this is wartime, going back to the wartime. Yes, please, please.
I have an uncle who was in the Navy in the war by that name, but he didn't die in the war.
OK. Can I say to you, please, would he have passed, say, 59 or 60, around that age, 61?
Early 60s, I would have thought.
He is yours. That's my interpretation. He's reacting to you.
Right.
OK, bless you. And his name is Harry?
Yes.
He's reacting to your voice. Can I say, please, I want to talk about personality as well with him. A very nice man, OK?
Yeah.
A very timid, caring man. I don't mean timid. He was strong, but timid of nature. Sensitive.
Yeah, maybe. It was quite a long time ago. I was quite young, so...
OK. Well, I'm sure you got told very good things about him.
Yeah.
Can I say to you, please, he's drawn close here, please, to come in and say hello, but he's full of observance, so that means just like a lot of spirit people, he's come around and, you know, he's like as if he's, bless him, he's asked for what we call a healing balm from the world of spirit to come here to administer around someone. Someone close to you at this moment, please. Are their health a little bit impaired?
Yes.
Out of sorts?
Yes. Yeah.
And rather down?
Yeah.
That's why he's come here as an envoy of love, OK? And his role, not just to say hello to you, more importantly to him, is to bring this healing around this family member, to pick them up, OK?
Yeah.
Because he knows how much you care. You've been worrying, haven't you?
A little bit.
You have. OK. Well, thank God for doctors. Thank God for doctors. Medication and stuff like that. But also, it doesn't do any harm that they top it up with the healing, OK?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So you're going to see great balance there with this person. All thanks to Harry, OK?
Thank you.
I suppose we could all do with a bit of a lift at the moment, so it'd be lovely if some of that healing energy came through, yeah.
Coming up, there's a heartfelt message from Grandma.
Your gran loves you, OK? Your granny loves you. Loves you.
And a spirit questions his faded looks.
He'd look at himself in the mirror. Oh, it's not the way it used to be. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we've just experienced that level of communication with a loved one from the world of spirit, there are other methods, there are other avenues of the metaphysical in which we can gain knowledge, and there is a thing in place called psychometry. Now, in psychometrizing articles, these articles contain very, very important energy. It's like as if your own personal energy, whilst you've got this item within your person, will go and embed itself and stay there best of the time for all time. And a number of you lovelies have brought some of your items here today. So shall we really now have a look at them? Yes. Thank you. Well, wow, what a great variety, a mixture of energy. Whoever these items belong to, I will be I promise you, very, very careful and non-negligent, if you like. I certainly won't drop them. Right, now, they've all contained energy, some are a little bit stronger than others. I'm first drawn to this item, ladies and gentlemen. And it's most beautiful. Now, please, before I link with, please, who actually brought this in? Thank you. Okay, bless. Okay. Right, it's nice to speak to you.
Hello.
Hi. I'm drawn very, very, very strongly, very quickly to the emanations of this item, OK? And I want to say to you, I'm very aware of a lady's energy, OK?
Yes.
A lady's energy, thick and fast. A lady's energy, please, that was wholesome. A good lady. A lady, please, who's now resident in the world of spirit, OK?
Yes.
This lady, please, although she's not actually here, I want to say to you, please, would draw ever so close to you, OK? And ever so close to the young lady there as well.
Yes.
And also, please, with her, I feel she wasn't a spiritualist or a spirit medium, but I feel she was a very, very good, moral, not so much... well, I would say she had a faith, a strong faith. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
And can I say to you, please, I feel towards the end of her physical life, it's if, and don't take this the wrong way, no one wants to leave each other, but I feel because of her conditions, it was like, I feel such a gentle passing, was it not?
That's right, yeah.
It's like as if she said, oh, you know, it's bless her, oh, I just want to close my eyes, I'd have a little sleep. OK? Yeah. And can I tell you, that's exactly what she did.
Yes.
No pain, nothing. Family members come, a number of them, into this atmosphere to collect her, OK?
Yeah.
And she, and she was fine. Your gran loves you, OK? Your granny loves you. Loves you. You meant ever so much to her. Still do. OK? And I know one of her intentions was when she did get herself well on the higher side of life, she's right back here to watch over you, OK?
Thank you. It was quite, he did mention the fact that towards the end of her time, she was ready to go, and she'd actually said that to both of us on separate occasions, that she was ready. So as soon as he said that, I knew, yeah, that's Nan, he's got Nan.
It's like as if she said, oh, you know, it's bless her, I just want to close my eyes, I'd have a little sleep.
I always wanted to believe, but I'd never really had anything that really made me. I always sort of wondered whether things were set up and stuff like that. But certainly now I believe a lot more than I did when I came. And it's really good to know that she's okay.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, these very pretty cufflinks. Please, who brought these items? Thank you. Okay. The first emanations I want to link here, please. A male, please, that is now resident in the world of spirit. Would he be, please, younger than 65 years of age?
Possibly, yes.
Because that's what I feel. Are you aware, please, of these being purchased or bought at a distance from where the person lived?
Yes.
That's where it's there, OK? So I've got to discern what that means. OK. Did he have a tattoo on his forearm? Or the arm?
He may have. I honestly can't remember.
I feel a tattoo that maybe in his, you know, older years would have, like, faded, but it was still there.
More than likely, yes.
That's, you know, it gives me that, you see. And don't take this or be alarmed over this. I also feel as if this gentleman probably suffered in a condition that would have affected his blood pressure.
Yes.
Because that's coming out at me here. And also, please, as that blood pressure would have also affected his heart as well. Because I feel a heart seizure, OK?
Yeah.
He's fitting well, Sam's telling me, over the higher side of life, OK? Really well. Very cheerful man. A very joyful man.
Yeah.
A man, please, who'd light up a room, OK? And also, please, a very charitable man as well. And I feel, you know something, this is not strange, but I feel if he was in the company of children, I don't know, grandchildren or other children, he'd be ever so brilliant with children, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant with children. They would just draw to him, OK? For the right reasons, you know? His vibrations were good. Yeah. Have you been haggling as a family who should have these cufflinks or whose person they should be with?
No.
They're with you?
Yes.
Good. Because I know from the higher side of life, I feel he's happy that you've got them, naturally, very happy, but naturally, please, it would be wish for you to pass them down, OK?
OK.
Not yet, but you will.
OK.
I hope you will.
I will.
He hopes you will, OK. All right. So please keep that very, very strong. Also, I don't know why, because, again, the energies are suggesting this. The lovely gentleman in question, who's now on that side of life, who these belong to, you know when we talk about facially and hairline, was he slightly concerned about his hairline for some reason?
No.
OK. Well, I just feel as though I'm drawn here, OK, over my head. Do you understand me?
Yes.
And it's like... he'd look at himself in the mirror, oh, it's not the way it used to be. Do you understand? OK? Yeah. I feel that was over loss of hair, OK? OK. These, again, just like an item before, I stop at that gentleman, the lovely man, the family man, who is linked to you with these, because I feel these were not passed down to him, OK? OK. They would have come to him, either gift or what have you, but not from, you know, a person of older generation and passed down, because the energy stopped there with him, OK? OK. OK. But the longer you have them, and as you go forward, the energies of yourself will start to go in there. OK. So in time to come, OK, if a medium psychometrizes these, OK, they'll pick your energies up as well. All right?
Okay, thank you.
OK, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely gentleman, bless.
Initially, I was shocked, really taken aback, albeit I did want to have a reading today, but you never think that it's going to be you, and then, you know, obviously when it does happen, to be perfectly honest, my legs were shaking.
If he was in the company of children, I don't know, grandchildren or other children, he'd be ever so brilliant with children, wouldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Derek's performance so far has been really good. I'm not just saying that because I've had a reading. I do think he's a fantastic medium. Yes, really, really good. Fantastic.
Coming up, a slippery visitor comes over all bashful.
where he should be more outgoing, he seems to be very shy now. Bless you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to move on. As I'm sure a lot of you lovely people presently have got pet animals at home. And because you love them, you get undiluted love back from them, don't you? Now, ladies and gentlemen, what happens to our animals when they have to leave here, just like ourselves, and where we go on the journey to the spirit world? Well, if they get the opportunity of coming back into this atmosphere, they will jump at it. And I'm humbly going to ask now very shortly for the helpers, if there are animals that are wishing and wanting to step through, maybe we can associate that animal again once more with the person within the audience. So, do you want me to do it? Yes. Come on then. Bless. God bless Sam. Bless you. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there's two of them. Bless. I've got these two little characters here that have come into the atmosphere. I don't know what the actual breed is. They're like, they are a terrier, but I don't know what type of terrier. I'm going to describe them. They are the same size, virtually, a little bit slimmer than a Yorkshire Terrier. It seems as if they've got the slight look of a Yorkie, but they're slimmer and they've got sharper features. Very spiked hair, or fur, I should say. And I feel these two, one would have followed the other over to the world of spirit, could have been the mother and then the puppy later on. But there's two of them together. Who remembers these two? Or who links with them? Could we just link with the lady, please? Bless. Hello.
Hi.
It's nice to speak to you. As I've described these two, please, have you got a memory of a link with these two dogs?
Yes, I had two very tiny Yorkies. Yeah.
Yes. And can I say to you, please, one left the physical life one after the other?
They did. Yes, they did.
Because that's what was explained to me. I feel really two characters, OK?
They were, yep, they were.
They still are in the animal kingdom over there. They're keeping it well alight, these two, OK? I mean, it's like as if one passed on its personality to the other. I also feel, please, the difference, or differences with these two. It's like as if you looked when they were here with you, safe and in the family and you know, in the physical life, did they have different eating habits?
Yes,
to your knowledge?
They were totally different personalities.
Yes. Were you going to call one of them Robbie?
No, no.
You were not?
No.
OK. Is there Robbie or Robert in the family?
Not now. There was.
OK, this is it then. I want to say to you, please, Robert, OK, has brought these two into the atmosphere.
Lovely. Thank you.
OK?
Thank you.
He's behind the scenes. OK?
Thank you.
What? And he plays with them. He goes into the animal kingdom and they go running and exercise. They love it with Robert. OK?
Good.
All
That's
right.
very good to know.
He's fitting well, OK?
Thank you.
As they are. Oh, is he? Robert, when you get back home, Robert's going to bring the two dogs. So not only are you getting the dogs coming in, you got Robert coming in as well. So you'll get signs of some kind, OK?
Good.
So please, take all the love of these two characters. Also Robert there, OK?
I will.
All right.
Thank you. I feel very emotional about what happened and what Derek was talking about, my dogs, and especially when he mentioned Robbie, my nephew, I was very, very close to.
Is there Robbie or Robert in the family?
I always feel Robbie is with us as a family, and on every occasion he's with us, he's there, and today he came through and it's very comforting. I'm happy to know that.
I'd like to move on now, if I may, please, and invite a lady, please, onto the stage, onto the couch. It's Sue and a lovely snake called Lizzie. Sue, Lizzie, would you like to... Hi, Sue. Hi, lovely to meet you. And this is Lizzie.
This is Lizzie.
OK. Okay. Okay. Is she a python?
She's a carpet python.
Yes.
They come from Australia.
Yes, yes.
She's a rescue. I take in rescue snakes and...
I do recognise the snake because, you know, I'd lived in Australia myself for a number of years, and I did see a lot of snakes out there.
Right.
Yeah. Just tell me a little bit about Lizzie.
OK, Lizzie is a rescue. I took her in about 5 years ago.
Yes.
And I've no idea how old she is. She does have a scar, so I've no idea what happened to her in the past. And the last year, she ate very well for the first 4 years, and she doubled her weight. But in the last year, she's slowed down her eating, and she doesn't seem to be... She's very lively now, but she hadn't been for a few months. She'd been quite quiet and not her normal self, because she loves to bath in her bath, and she'd stopped going in her bath.
Yes.
So I just wondered, you know, if you could feel anything...
Well, can I say to you, with the help of my guide Sam, in communication levels and what have you, generally we can discern on the metaphysical side of things a communication, and that's the only way it can be done. My guide is telling me a couple of things that may be in association with Lizzie, which is not making her feel too happy with things, not unhappy with you. I feel she's very, you know, good with you. But I feel that there's something pending. Now, my first advice, even from Sam, is to say, where the damage to the part of Lizzie's body is concerned, that really should be checked over by the veterinary surgeon. Now, what did the veterinary surgeon say?
Well, the thing is, with snakes, it's very difficult. We can do an X-ray. We haven't done an X-ray.
I feel you should. I really do.
Okay.
Because he's going to find, and I say it with respect, I believe my guide, Sam, and I know a lot of these problems that have occurred with her, Lizzie's energy has got to strengthen. It has. It's only firing on 5 cylinders, I'm being told. And once the X-ray, it will most definitely show something that the vet will then have to explore. The vet will then sort it out. You will see this snake flourish. Absolutely. Also, I feel where he should be more outgoing, he seems to be very shy now.
Yes.
Is he holding himself back?
Well, I haven't taken... Because I thought she wasn't well, because she hadn't eaten properly for a year, I didn't like to take her out, because I take the snakes out on educational presentations, but I haven't taken her out because... And she does like to go out normally, but I haven't because I didn't think I should while she's not herself.
No, I feel you're very correct, you're very right in doing that. The sooner, I would say, in advice, and I feel this snake wants this. It wants it to be sorted because it wants its well-being. And I feel, gosh, you know, Lizzie, she's got to flourish more. I also feel the non-growth side of things, or let's say the stunted growth, will progress greatly once the X-ray shows what the vet has to do. Okay? And although I'm not a doctor, I'm not a vet, but I trust totally what I'm receiving here. I want to help Lizzie. I want to see her flourish. Because then if she's a happy snake, then you're going to be a happy person.
Exactly.
You see, it works both ways. It's 50-50, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Unconditional love even with a snake. Oh, yeah.
It definitely is.
Yes, but can I say to you, also, it's funny, you know, because you may laugh at this, really, you know, about Lizzie, is that, do you have her watching television?
No, because in my home I have 3 cats, so I don't mix the cats and the snakes. The snakes all live in a big room at the bottom of my garden.
You know something? You're going to laugh at this.
She wants to watch telly.
She does. She does. She's interested. Please, look, you, as an experiment, look, and you'll see it. If you could arrange what you keep her in to put a television screen in front for a little while.
I do put the radio on for them.
No, it's television for this one. No, it's really telly. Okay. Watch what she does. That will pick her up.
Yeah, some snakes are like that. They do like to watch the telly.
Well,
yeah, they do.
I know, because Sam said wants to watch television. Okay. So if you do that, naturally, the first most important thing is the veterinary surgeon. X-ray for definite, and I feel that most definitely 100% he's going to find something that he'll say, oh, look at this, we'll have to do this procedure.
OK.
The moment he does that procedure, I promise you, Lizzie's on the way to full recovery.
OK.
It was a dog that bit her.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Possibly.
Thank you for being so late. Hey. It's better late than never, I suppose. Can I... Yay. Yes, it was a dog that bit her, you know, and...
Maybe her previous owner decided the dog was more important than the snake.
Yes, the dog cornered the snake against the wall. Ah. The dog was fortunate, actually. The dog was very fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been.
Oh. Yeah. But anyway, that's what happened to Lizzie, and she didn't like it.
No. She wouldn't have done.
You know. Yeah. Couldn't like it. Anyway, if you do that, I'm sure you're going to find that Lizzie is going to full recovery and be back to herself the way she should be.
Yeah.
OK, Sue?
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge applause for Sue and Lizzie, please.
I don't think it's a cop-out for Derek to say to take her to the vet, because you can't expect a psychic to be like a doctor or a vet.
The dog cornered the snake against the wall. The dog was fortunate, actually.
I feel that he did his best with an unusual creature, like a snake. They're not like a mammal. I mean, it's taken me since 1992, over those years, to understand them. So you can't expect somebody to understand them immediately. And it was great for him to have a go, and, you know.
Coming up, there's reassuring news for an audience member.
You are absolutely spiritually protected, OK?
Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you so much. OK, ladies and gentlemen, to move on, if I may please now open up my conditions again to the higher side of life and see whether a generous heart is going to step forward. Oh, right, OK. I'm joined very, very gently by a lovely spirit lady, and as she stepped forward into the atmosphere, what emanates from this lovely lady is a feeling, please, as if she, bless her, she's only bringing the memory back, breathless, breathing, absolutely strong and gasping for a breath. And I know these are memories of conditions prior to her passing. May I come to the lovely lady who's sitting opposite here, please? Can I speak to you, please?
Yeah.
Hello, it's nice to speak to you. Bless you. I feel drawn very strongly to you at this moment in time with the lovely spirit lady that stepped forward here. I feel also, please, this breathlessness and what have you, a very lovely lady, very generous of natured lady. I feel she's calling herself Marjorie. Are you remembering Marjorie at all?
No, I have no Marjorie.
OK, that's OK. Is it someone there, please? Because I feel as if I'm to come there somewhere. Marjorie? Marjorie, that's her name. If it's somewhere else, please, you know, shout out. But I want to say to you, I know that this breathlessness, please, was born out of her succumbing to a cancer condition. And I know it was up in the lung and this area. She would have, I feel, got to about 73, 74 of age. Her hair coloration, if I may say, is the same as your good self, that beautiful tone of colour. Have you known, if it's not family, Marjorie, please, who had the cancer?
I do not know Marjorie at all.
That's OK. That's all right. That's all right. OK. Is there someone else, please, that remembers? If she's not family, but she's been known to you? I feel maybe people used to call her Margie, but her true name's Marjorie. Still no? OK, Sam, we're going to have to ask the lovely lady to step aside. Sam says there is someone... Oh. There is someone here that knows her, but maybe is not really thinking too far back. But I can't do much about that. We've got to get on with this, please. Thank you. Forgive me about that, OK? Bless you. Right, next one, please. OK. Oh, OK. Bless. Please, I'm very, very, very drawn to you. Would you please join me on the sofa?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me, Shannon. And, I know there's a group of spirit people here that are to the side of me. What I want to say to you, please, is I'm very aware of a lovely, first of all, a very lovely lady who, to me, the only way I can describe it, this lady would have, and I hope you understand this, would have loved, I don't feel she was a professional dancer, but would have loved dancing. I feel like I get this flow as if I just want to dance and dance and dance and dance. And I want to say to you, please, I notice your hairline, and I get the link with this lovely lady who would have had similar hair to you. And it draws very, very, very close to you. In actual fact, I feel that often you're sending thoughts out to her, she's listening to those thoughts and coming back to you. In other words, you know, you've got this close affinity with her, OK?
OK.
I also want to... Who is Betty? Betty?
Nobody I can think of.
OK, I feel a true name she would have been Elizabeth.
OK, that makes sense, yeah.
Is here, OK?
Yeah.
And also, please, there's Anne. Anne? Anne's here, that's part of the group. OK?
Right.
And there's also, please, yes, there's also Jack's there, Jack. Right. Remember Jack?
I remember Jack, yeah.
And also, please, there's about 10 of them. So, OK, I also want to, there's a lady, please, who suffered, oh, bless her, who suffered with breast cancer.
Yes.
She's sending you a lot of love. She loves you. Prior to you coming here today to the studios, I know that the lovely, this group, I know, but the lovely lady, please, who had the breast cancer, she was hurrying them all along, saying, oh, she was getting all excited. She was getting all excited knowing that you were coming here. Yes. They're a little bit unimpressed as they view certain things, not with you, they love you, but a little bit of unimpressed because of someone's breakdown in a partnership. Now, it's not to alarm a person, but around you, friendships, is someone, please, suffering some kind of emotional upset because of a breakdown in partnership?
Not right at this moment, but they were.
They were?
They were.
And you were helping this person?
As much as I could, yeah.
You did very well. Because they viewed it, they monitored you, you know, giving that, like, help and counsel, and you've helped greatly there, OK?
Thank you.
You really have. They think you're a star, OK?
Thank you.
I know you're a star.
Thank you.
So if they say you're a star, I know you're a star, OK? I can tell just sitting next to you what sort of person you are, and it's a pleasure to be with you, OK?
Thank you.
You haven't had things all go right for you throughout your life, have you?
No.
No, you haven't. You've had a battle. You're a soldier, you.
Oh, I try.
You're a soldier. They've just said here, please, that they don't want to... Oh, bless them. As they come here in a sign of love, wanting to say hello to you,
fine.
To let you know they're fine, and also let you know that periodically they are in visitation. In other words, they come around you in your home. Oh, bangs, OK. Around your home, and I say it with respect, I know one of them just said, past Sam, to me, oh, yes, we've been heard. Oh, yes, we've been heard. Have you experienced noises in your dwelling place?
Yes.
And did you put it down to anything normal, abnormal?
Not normal.
Yeah. OK. But did you ever consider that it could be spiritual, metaphysical stuff?
I have considered it. Let's say it doesn't frighten me.
Good.
It doesn't bother me what it is.
Good, yes. And the reason why it doesn't frighten you, alarm you, is because you've got an innate, what we call, within the personality as well, an innate receptiveness as a person who's sensitive to spirit. In other words, you've got that, OK?
Yeah.
In actual fact, I feel you may have said along the way, because someone's just mentioned it, that you quietly are quite confident that you're quite psychic, OK?
Oh, am I?
Well, OK, you're
Not
sensitive.
that I know.
You're sensitive, OK?
Yeah.
You are sensitive.
Yeah, I do sense things.
And so don't denounce yourself. You know, if you are leading that way to being psychic, it helps a great deal for these loved ones to let you know they're around, OK?
Mm-hmm.
Know that you've extremely, no matter how hard things have been for you, which my heart goes out to, no matter how hard, you are absolutely spiritually protected, OK?
Thank you.
And you'll always be looked after.
Thank you.
Always. And you've got a lot of these spirit people thinking about you, walking around the world of spirit, talking like this, OK?
Good.
About you.
Good. Thank you.
OK?
Yeah.
So really, you're a star to them over there, OK?
OK.
And I think that's lovely.
Yes, so do I.
Don't you?
Yeah, I do.
OK. OK, lovely stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please, a lovely hand and applause for Shannon.
Extraordinary that Derek came out with all these names because they're all family members that have passed. And I do visualise them all together up there, the whole family, because we're a large family.
I know there's a group of spirit people here that are to the side of me.
There's a couple of things I've got to check out when I get home. But yes, he was very accurate on, well, 99% of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we can meet each other again. You've been such a lovely audience, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. A very safe journey home. God bless. See you again. Bye.